So we are hosting a friendly food competition on our Facebook group Food 63. For anybody to join, there'll be a link in the description if you would like to join. Basically, the way it's going to play out is at the beginning of every month, I'm going to make a stipulation of a type of food to make or rules of how to make that food. What's going to happen is I will make an example of it with a video, and then anybody who wants to join can add whatever they make into the comments of that video. It's going to be open for a week, and whoever enters and puts their food in the comments, it will get voted on by the amount of likes it gets. And at the end of that week, we will close the competition. Whoever has the most likes will win a prize. Now, you're probably wondering what you would win by being part of this competition and getting the most votes and likes on your food. You get nothing. You get my deep admiration, and that's also worth nothing because we're poor and we don't have any money to give you. But what you will get is your food will be featured as the banner and the profile picture at the top of our page for the entire rest of that month until the next month's competition starts. So again, that'll be Food 63 on Facebook. There will be a link in the description. You can join, have a good time. We're just trying to bring more engagement to the page, and I thought this would be a fun way of doing it. So we should probably get started. This month's stipulation is a no-bake dessert. Now you're probably wondering what I mean about a no-bake dessert. Well, I have a better question for you. How the hell did I get in here? I was just sitting in my chair in my office. Anyways, whatever. So by a no-bake dessert, what I mean is that there should be no cooking in the main part of making this dessert. Now, I do understand that there's going to be some stipulations here for like what I'm making. I'm going to be making an Oreo crust pudding pie, chocolate pudding pie. I'm going to have to obviously melt some butter so I can make the crust, as well as I'm going to have to heat some heavy cream for the pudding itself. But I'm not adding anything to that. I'm not cooking materials together. You know what I mean. But that's all I'm really allowing. So to start off, we have to get the Oreos ready for the crust. Now, I know what you're thinking here. You want to know how many of these to use, but no, you don't want to, because that's math and that's garbage. Instead, you want to know how many of these cookies are going to be left over for you to enjoy. And the answer to that is literally just 4. You get 4, the rest have to go into the crust. Okay? So there you go. That's how that works. Vroom, 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 vroom. This is me mimicking the sound of a food processor grinding up cookies because nobody wants to hear that obnoxious shit. Vroom, 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 vroom. Pew, 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 pew. Now we need to melt a whole stick of butter. Whoa. You're probably wondering how I did that, didn't you? I'll tell you. Through some high dosage anxiety medication that causes me to hyper focus on things, and some weird ass cat magic. This isn't a cooking video, this is a cry for help. They're gonna kill me in my sleep, I swear. Right, Lily? Hi, Lily. Hi, beautiful. Love you. So I've already added the butter and respun it again in the food processor and dumped it out on this nice pie tin. Now you just want to flatten it out so it looks like a actual nice pie. Like this. Now that that's done, this part is over. What we can do now is just throw this in the freezer to harden up a little bit while we make the filling. Now, due to my ADHD, I'm no longer going to be doing any cool-ass edits because I got bored with it. So we're just going to move on to the part now, which is making the filling. So, you're going to put 7 ounces of heavy cream on the stove. Get that nice and hot. Dipping chocolates, melting chocolates, whatever you want to call them. 7 ounces of dark, 3.5 ounces of light. Now, I like to use really dark chocolate. You don't have to, but I like to use the same kind of chocolate that matches my humor. So after you get the heavy cream nice and hot, you're gonna pour it right over the chocolate like so. And then start mixing. And that's what you want it to look like. So we're going to move that out of the way. We're going to grab our pie crust out of the freezer. It should have been in here long enough now to harden up nicely. And we're just going to pour that right in. So now you want to tin foil over it, a nice dome so it doesn't get into the pudding, and it goes into your fridge for 24 hours to cool. Oh, damn it. My fridge has a leak. Alright, it has been 24 hours and the pie is ready. But of course I can't try it because it could be absolutely garbage and you wouldn't know because I'd be like, that should taste good. So instead, lovely Erin is going to try it. So, ooh, that looks really good. You know what I did forget though was like to get Cool Whip for it, but that's perfectly fine. I don't think that really matters.
It's got a funny face.
It does look like it has a funny face, the face of devoured soon.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I hope you are too. It's really good.
So yummy. It is delicious, so chocolatey.
Do you like my chocolate?
The strawberries complement it perfectly. It is just the right mix.
Thank you. Anyways, if you would like to join, like I said, please just make whatever you want and throw it down in the comments, and we will judge on it throughout the week. Toodles!